So much is good. So much is crazy, but so much is good too. We are in miracle territory. And the more messages that I hear, the more I know that we are in miracle territory. I have some words for you today. And it was words that was spoke into my spirit today. Um, and I said, "Ooh, I need to share that." Wisdom by the late, not late, because he's still here. Wisdom by the amazing, incomparable Myron Golden. I don't know why. Like right now, he the first thing that pop up on my YouTube in the morning. And this morning, he gave these words that was like so, like, yeah, that's it. I am chosen for greatness today. Y'all better write that down somewhere. So tomorrow, when you wake up, that's the first thing you say. I am chosen for greatness today. Like we are chosen every single day for greatness. And when you say it, you feel it. So anything that shows up that doesn't fit in the I am chosen for greatness bucket can exit stage left. It can just go on over there. I, this girl, Dave Martin's daughter, Sandy Martin's daughter, Derek Martin's sister, and Damon Hunt's, my nephew's aunt. I have been chosen for greatness. I have been chosen to break generational cycles. I have been chosen for a day such as this. I have been chosen to do this work. I have been chosen for greatness. And this is the other part. I accept. So many are chosen, but have not accepted that they have been chosen. I am chosen for greatness and I accept. The next thing, I dominate my time, my thoughts, and my actions. I dominate my time, my thoughts, and my actions. No time for dilly dallying, no time for being lackadaisical, no time for anything other than domination. Dominate in every area of your life. And if every area of your life is not dominated, then you got work to do. Period. Dominating your time means I'm not death scrolling. I'm not waking up the first thing in the morning and jumping on social media because that's not how I dominate my time. I dominate my thoughts because I'm not going to let that voice that shows up to tell me anything. That little voice that tells me anything other than I am chosen for greatness, I'm not listening to. And if it does come up, I'm going to say, thank you for sharing. Please exit stage left. I dominate my actions. My actions determine whether or not I am going to turn on the television and sit there for hours. I dominate my actions, tell me that I need to do things that are high value, high returning, high. I dominate my time. I dominate my thoughts. I dominate my actions. Every day is a seed. What are you doing with the seed? You can't get it back once the day is gone. See, money you could get again, stuff you could get again, but time you cannot get again. Cannot get time once time is gone. Once time is spent, it's spent. Every day is a seed. Money, opportunities, and favor are attracted to me. Money, opportunities, and favor are attracted to me. Money, opportunities, and favor is attracted to me. Money doesn't follow fear, it follows confidence, and it's okay to be confident in the you that is you. It is okay to know that I am the best thing since sliced bread, that I am the best thing that has happened to many lives. And that's not arrogance, that's agreement with what God has said about me. What God continues to say to me about me through you. I agree. What'd you say? Say it again. I agree. I agree. Favor ain't fair, but it's mine and it's yours. Favor ain't fair, but it's yours. Favor will qualify you for things that your resume does not. Favor speaks in your behalf in rooms you have yet to walk in. Favor has your name in the mouths of many. Favor has people speaking about you before you even show up. Money, opportunities, and favor are attracted to me. If you say that 100 times a day, money, opportunities, and favor are attracted to me. Money, opportunities, and favor are attracted to me. Money, opportunities, and favor are attracted to me. You are in agreement what God already says for you. When you pitch the next place, when you post, when you send the next email, expect a yes because you have already decreed and declared that it's for you. Money, opportunities, and favor are attracted to me. It's already yours. Stop expecting handouts. Stop expecting for somebody to solve your problems. You have the skills and the knowledge already to do it for yourself. Guess what? I solve problems and I get paid well to do so. I solve problems and I get paid well to do so. Getting paid well allows you to bless more, build more, impact more, grow more. Stop apologizing for wanting to be paid well. The best way to help poor people is not be one. The best way to help poor people is not to join them. You cannot join them. You must build more, bless more, impact more, and grow more. Don't apologize for that. You solve problems. Your solution for something that somebody is desperately praying for. Somebody is desperately praying for your solution. They're praying for answers. This is not about greed. This is about stewardship of what God said. We are the head and not the tail. So remind yourself you are not a liability. You're not an expense. You're an investment. And people work with you and hire you. They move forward in their life and they get better results because they have invested in themselves, not in you. The investment was for them. They're not paying you. They're investing in themselves by hiring you to fix the problem that has stopped them over and over again from breaking the cycles that they need to break in their families. We can't help anybody by being in survival mode. We are not joining the ranks of people who don't have enough. The best way to build poor people, poor communities is not to be a part of it. So you need to get paid and paid well because you got stuff to do. You have things to do. We are no longer shrinking back when it comes to pricing your work. Stop second guessing your worth. You cannot build the ministry. You cannot build support. You cannot build foundations. You cannot build generational wealth by being broke. Your income is a reflection of the levels of problems you solve. Let me say that again. Your income is a reflection of the level of problems you solve. Small problems, small checks. Big problems, big checks. So ask yourself, what problem am I solving today? What problem am I solving today? And who needs what I offer? Who needs what I offer? How can I deliver more value in less time with more excellence? How can I deliver more value, less time with more excellence? And just because you settled for less yesterday doesn't mean you have to settle for less today. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new mindset today. So say yes to high volume partnerships, to moving your mission forward. And in the process, don't forget to release the people that you need to forgive. We don't want unforgiveness to block any of these new thoughts. We don't want unforgiveness to block the manifestation that you're calling in. Today, I win. Today, I win. Start your day with the words, today, I win. No excuses, just adjustments. And if something comes up that feels like rejection, just know that it's redirection. Don't respond, just recalibrate. And know that today I win. 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 You can't fund your vision on empty. You need consideration for the work. See, the things that you do when nobody's watching, the things that you do when you are up all night, working all day, and then you put the work out, why would you dishonor all the work that you've put in, all the study that you've put in to do it for free? There has to be consideration. That's the way the world is set up. We continue to walk by faith, not by fear. Walk by faith, not by fear. We have to shift from survival mode to kingdom dominion. What does that mean? Kingdom dominion. There is a plan and a calling on your life. And if you have never heard me before, hear me now. You are on assignment. It is time you walk like it, think like it, act like it. In this moment, God is trying to remind you of who you truly are. You were created for dominion, authority, and victory. Every word you speak, every declaration you make, every mindset you choose to adopt is either pushing you closer to your destiny or keeping you stuck in cycles you were born to break. Command your day, dominate your day. Destiny can be discomfort. Destiny can be discomfort. But today, I win. Today, you win. Did you hear it? Did you get it? Tell me what you heard. Because I know you heard something. Tell me what you heard.
Well, we say let go and let God every day. And we also say in divine order.
Yeah.
So the best way to operate in divine order is to take time to be still so that you develop your discernment and get your assignments from God.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Sherry.
You're welcome.
And Sherry always says, know your numbers.
Mm-hmm. No, you're not.
Don't be stuttering when they ask you how much it is. That means you don't have faith in your own work. I I tell them the numbers and they say, well, we don't have. I know you don't, but I'm going to tell you where to go get it. We're going to go get it together.
And people pay for what they perceive value in. I have seen people pay $1,000 and up for a wig for their head. The same people who receive assistance and other things, I have seen them do that. I have seen people spend money on food like crazy. So, guess what? The price is the price. And if they don't perceive the value, that's fine. Because I can tell you, there has been things that I've paid for thousands of dollars in the last just few months. I perceived value and made the money happen. I'm going to pay them for the service that's required. Go ahead, Sabrina.
Good morning, everyone. You are so right about that. My son had hit me up the other day and telling me that one of his friends' relatives wanted a large CMOS. So I said, okay, that'll be $30. And so he was like, $30. I said, yes. I said, or they can order it online and pay 60, and it's the kind that they sit on their dresser and leave everywhere. So it's full of preservatives and chemicals and everything else. Mine is real fresh and it's organic, and you have to be eating within 3 weeks. It has to stay refrigerated. So what y'all want to do?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that you did that. Tell me more about that because I buy CMOS every month. I buy CMOS gel every month.
Yeah, I started doing it when the pandemic hit because, a lot of the clients that I run across, they're like bed bound or they can't leave the home. They're homebound too.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So that if they were to get it, it would be the text coming in, bringing it to them,
Okay.
not them going out to get it. So I started making it during the pandemic for myself because back then I was getting swabbed every 2 weeks, for the nose thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I started it then, and I just never stopped when I seen all the benefits of it because I don't have a thyroid. So
Okay.
when I tell you my energy be on 10, if I, take it like I'm supposed to, which is every day,
Yes.
it helps with your energy, it helps with your skin, your nails, your hair. It has so many benefits, and it helps men too for, if they have troubles there.
Yes.
Girl, it just has so many benefits.
Okay.
And I see people selling it, online, and they're charging like I say, you ever run across it on Instagram? They charge like $60 for the same jar that I charge 30 from, but
Mm-hmm.
they're shipping it, and you can leave it out. So ain't nothing fresh about that. About anything you can leave out.
No. Mm-mm.
But they end up getting it, and so I wasn't. My price is my price. Ain't no it's just like ain't no negotiations about my salvation. I'm not haggling my prices either.
Absolutely. You heard it. You heard it right here. The price is the price. We're not negotiating price anymore.
People pay for what they want to pay for. Like you said, I've seen people ride to Miami, Darlaina, 4 hours from me for food.
Yep.
So you think I'm going to just gift you some Simone? No, ma'am.
I saw a woman get on a plane from New York to Texas to get her hair done. People do what they want to do.
And look, I gotta
That's
go,
a young
y'all.
lady from Atlanta.
Absolutely. People pay for what they want to pay for. That's what the bottom line is. Go ahead, Nona Carey.
I was like, and period. But the unfortunate thing is, I see a lot of us that will go into a white person's establishment, and whatever they say it is, the price, they're not haggling. I mean, I got personal friends that haggle all day long, but they will walk in there to a white establishment and they'll just pay whatever it is. They're not asking no questions, nothing, but they will try to barter all day long, get the price down if they look like them. I'm like, what is that about? Just pay the people what they worth. Just give them the money. Y'all gotta stop doing that.
I see it with my ex-husband. He is a general contractor. So he'll come in and give a price, which is usually less than what the white competition is, and people still don't want to pay him. They don't want to pay him, and then if they agree to the price, when it's time to pay, they pay him less than what he asked for. And so now we're in this. Contractors have such a bad rap that you don't want to pay in advance. People don't want to pay half. They don't. So all of that, I see it. I've seen it over the years. But then his same white counterpart can come in and say, okay, this plumbing problem is going to cost you $5,000. He'll come in and say, I'll do it for 3,000, and he's still having trouble getting the 3,000. But the 5,000, those people will mortgage the house to get it done. But not, I don't know why that is. But it's just like what I just said. We're not compromising what it is that we do. We are
He
not.
needs to give them a contract.
Oh, they got
Them
contract.
sign. Well,
He has a
they got to
contract.
go to court.
They sign a contract. Yep, that's what ends up happening a lot of times when he comes across that. He said, "Okay, well, I'll just see you in court because you agreed. You agreed." So yeah, he's a licensed contractor, so he can do that. He has a couple of houses with liens up against them, and whenever those houses are sold, then he'll get his money that he was due. Some of them have been years because people do that for some reason. But again, people pay for what they perceive value in. And so it's just our job to. There's a woman that I got the opportunity to be a part of her call. She's a business coach. And all of her content is not just about what she does. Her content is about what will happen to you if you don't hire her.
Look, I wonder if people do that to us because we're not confident, like how Dr. Loretta was saying, or Sherry as well. Know your price, know your worth. I wonder if they do that because we don't seem confident. You know what I mean? We don't appear that we can complete the work to their satisfaction. So that's why they feel that they're able to do that. I don't know. So maybe we just need to change that in ourselves. You know, you show show your worth. You know what I mean? Be that person. You know, I don't know. But I wonder, why does that seem to always happen with us?
We just have to walk in being chosen for greatness. We have to walk in that that's who we are. We have to walk in the power that God has given each of us in our gifting. Period. That's what it has to be. It has to be. And then not
And we have to not negotiate. If they say they won't pay it, then we'll say, well, good luck, and I'm going to pray for you. And walk. Don't do the job for less money. We got to set our own standard. My day rate makes people choke. And I say, well, this is what it is. So I've hung up. I was hanging up on somebody. They were telling me what they could get a PhD from Columbia for. And I said, well, that's what you need to do. Go to Columbia University and get, but do they have a hit television show? No, come on, yo. And I was hanging up and she was saying, wait a minute, wait a minute. And I was just hanging up, click, you know.
yeah.
You have to know, like Sherry says, your number, and you have to be willing to turn jobs down. And I've turned jobs down when I perceived I needed the money, but I also believe God's got us, you know. All right, Lord, this must not be the right one, or they would, if they don't hear me say, I know where we can go get the money and let's negotiate and come up with another way to do it. A lot of times I've found that people don't know how to tap their own networks. You know, when I want to put free books in children's hands, God gave me a concept called the Circle of Friends of Literacy. And I said, go to the people you do business with every day. Tell them you can get Dr. Loretta Long to come, and her book is $10, and we want to give the books away to children. And she was in the Chinese restaurant. The man hit the cash register. Here, $50, buy book for children. She's in there every day. She said, I got so enthusiastic, I went right next door to my cleaners. You know, tap your own network.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Jeremiah,
you have to.
go ahead, Sabrina.
I say, yeah, you have to, because I remember one time, I just feel like this, and I'm pretty sure this goes for everybody, you know, that's in your group that, you know, call in daily. We do enough for free. I already know it. I don't even have to call and ask nobody. I
Mhm.
just, I have a, I just know we do enough for free.
Yes.
And I remember one time, because, you know, when I do the poetry of spoken word, you know, sometimes I may not charge a church, sometimes, but for the other people, especially if they're having like an event and they're charging at the door and they're charging people to come, uh, why would I do it for you for free and you charging these people $100 to come here?
Yep, exactly. Exactly. um Jeremiah said it's one of those things where they can afford, it says I can afford to pay them thing, and for us is a hook me up thing. Like hook a sister up, hook a brother up. Like it's one thing when
Exactly. You're talking about what is love at. The love is supporting people genuinely and respecting what they're doing. That's getting hooked up.
and don't ask me that. Don't ask me and I won't have to tell you no. We say don't ask me and I won't have to tell you no.
My electric bill doesn't come in. This month, your electricity is free. It's usually more.
Yes,
Right now, as hot as it's been and all the fans are going, it's more.
it's more.
And I don't run to free and I don't talk free. And now every time somebody calls me, I say, well, a consultation is $100. You
Mhm.
know, it covers my time and maybe some preliminary supplies, but $100 is not the end price.
No.
It's the beginning. It's
The
just
big-
so we can work together. It's so that I can value what I'm doing for you and we create value for each other. But yeah, when people will, can you just no,
No. And then the thing
can't do
is,
it.
if you break and you do it for free or low price, the whole time that you're doing it, you feel a way about it. I know that that might just be me. I feel like, oh my God, I'm about to do all of this.
Not only that, they tell everybody the lower price. Well, you paid that, but I got it for this. Oh man, you just sabotaged yourself with that whole network. They
Yeah,
And
and
tell
I was thinking of
everybody.
that. I said maybe that too is what does it. You know, they come back to you asking you to negotiate because somebody else came and told them that you charge this amount. I'm just trying to figure it out.
yesterday's price is not today's price. That's what I would have to say.
But
Go ahead.
you know, when you go in the grocery store and the eggs are 11.99, you can't take them to the register and offer the guy $5. It's 11.99.
That's it.
I mean, come on, stop.
Stop. Go ahead, Bridget.
Grateful rising, everybody.
Yes.
listen, listen. I came in the middle of this. For for y'all that don't know, I have been sitting at my terminal in Missouri since Thursday, waiting on the shop to be able to work on this truck because they gave me a whole laundry list of things that they say is wrong with this truck, and it's my company and it's their truck, but they still taking their time. They not in no hurry. The man called me the other day, and he called me one time, Darlaina. You hear me? One time. I missed that man call because I was on this call and I was talking and I was like, hold on. That's why I was saying, I was telling you I gotta go. I answered the phone. The phone wouldn't even answer. So I just said, well, God didn't want me to stop talking at that point.
Yes.
But you do feel away when you do not charge what you are worth.
Yes.
And I'm speaking from pure experience
Mhm.
because this is why I haven't even tried to get another client to do a book because I told myself I had to fix on the inside of me my presentation to people to let them know, yeah, I want to help you, but yeah, there is a price.
There is a price.
There is a price because doing a book is not a one day thing. It's not like, and everybody don't have the best literary English skills. I'm
Mhm.
country, but I was an English major at Alabama State University.
Mhm.
Okay, I have a folio of papers from Grand Canyon University that'll tell you I'm great at writing.
Excellent.
So if I don't stand up for myself and say for myself that hey, I'm not gonna ghostwrite for you for free.
Mhm.
I'm not finna help you write this chapter and then I don't even get a residual from it. And
Yeah.
I'm just helping you do your book. When in actuality, I could take that skill that I have and go work for a publisher and become somebody's ghostwriter and make more money than I make being my own. You know,
Mhm.
I would rather do it myself than to
Of-
work for somebody. But just because you don't see me in a big old building don't mean the skill ain't there.
Yes.
Ask the people I've done the work for and they will tell you.
Yes.
Ask them. Even the hardest ones, ask them.
Yes. That's
Their fine their final product was worth the whatever they paid for it.
mhm. Mhm.
And it's mainly I really wanted to talk about the internal value part for myself, where
Yes.
I had to say to myself, Bridget, stop doing that for free because you feel away. It's your own energy as you approach these people. Sherry said something really powerful. I'm charging you so we can create value for the project that we're working on together. Because if I feel away and you feel away, this ain't gonna be a good experience for neither one of us. So the price is the price.
Right.
That's what it costs. That's what it is. And we're not just trying to get your money, we're creating value. And you have to work with people also that have the mindset we're creating value for what is present. Because I've done the work. I've done the work. I've done the work repeatedly. I don't even want to work for myself for free. So I definitely ain't finna work for you for free. All
It
right.
We solve problems. We have solutions that people have been praying for. So when you show up as somebody's problem solver, as somebody's solution, you should be compensated for it. Even if the compensation is some bartered thing that you put together. You work for me, I work for you. You know, whatever that is that you have decided, it has to be some sort of even exchange if that's the case. But it can't be just I do something for you, you take what I got, and that's just it. When those types of opportunities arise, it is our duty to say no. It is your duty to walk away. It is your duty to show them what your back look like. I'm gone. Because if you find yourself in it, you have now taken yourself out of the running for the real blessing of work, for the real blessing where somebody can invest in you. That lady that I told you about, that she all she talks about is your ROI, is your return on investment. That's all her content is about. And if you want to talk to her, it's $1,000. That's it. It's $1,000. You want to talk to me? It's $1,000. I'm going to give you what you need in this one conversation. And if you choose to work with me more, then you can. But to talk to me for, I think it's 90 minutes, she charges $1,000. The price is the price. And guess what? She get people all week. She talk to people all week because she's constantly telling you, if you don't learn what I have to teach you, you will stay in the place that you're in. I'm telling you that if you do these things, and I'm telling you, you're going to get result A, result B, and result C. But if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. And if you don't like it, you're the only person that can change it. And I'm telling you that your investment with me will change your life and the trajectory of your life. That's what I got. And the price is the price. And be okay with saying the price. There's 8 billion people on the planet. That means there are people that are assigned to you, assigned to your price, assigned to the work that God is giving you to do. Money, opportunities, and favor are attracted to me. Money doesn't follow fear, it follows confidence. So stand in the confidence that you are who you are, that you are who God created you to be, and that's on period. I'm her. Don't be mad at me. That's God. And it's not about arrogance, it is about agreement with what God has given you. How dare you lowball your gift? How dare you lowball what God gave you? He gave us the talent and the gift so that it can make way. But how can it make way if you say, well, here you go, you can have it? Now, there is a strategy also in saying, okay, for the first 10 people, I'm going to work for free or reduced so that the world can see, because now I can use your testimony for the next person. That still doesn't mean, so that strategy still has money connected to it. So if you say for marketing, I'm doing 50% off, so if your cost is $1,000, but you're doing 50% off, so you're only charging 500, that means that other $500 is now a tax deduction. So you get it in taxes in the back end if you write it down and keep track of what you've given away as a marketing situation. Favor ain't fair, but it's ours. So what you have to do now is lean into the gift, lean into what it is that you have. Write the vision and make it plain. The world needs to know who you are and what you do and why you are here. What are you here to do? Who are you here to impact? How are you supposed to show up? How can you show that you have been chosen for greatness today? How can you show that you dominate your time and your thoughts and your actions? How can you show that money, opportunities, and favor are attracted to you? How can you show that you solve problems, that you are the solution for somebody? How can you show up in your gifting so that the world knows, damn, I need to hire them. I need to hire her because I need what she got. And I need it now. I need it bad. And then give them a link that they could click on and pay before they talk to you. When people start calling you and asking you stuff, send them a link. I would love to talk to you. Here's my link. And have on your link some options. This is the $50 option. This is the $100 option. This is the $1,000 option. Whatever the price you pay or the price you want to be paid to, like it's 8 hours in a day. And if you've been working all for the 8 hours and you're not getting any compensation for the conversations that you're having and the people that you're talking to, then it just doesn't make sense. You are being disobedient to the gift. You're being disingenuous to the gift. You think you learned all you learned and went to all the schools you went to so you could just talk for free? It's people that if I want to get any information from, you gotta send the money. Ain't no, and they don't have no qualms about it. And if you do, great. And if you don't, that's fine too. What? It's fine too. I'm okay because it's no loss. It's no loss. It's no loss. I need a few moments to give us our daily bread for the day. First, our card was I am appreciated and well compensated wherever I work. I can't make this stuff up. I now do work I love and I am well paid for it. Stop it. I shuffled the cards and just set them down. I didn't read them. I am appreciated and well compensated wherever I work. I now do work I love and I am well paid for it. I think I'm going to keep that card out all week. It says, I now create a wonderful new job. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love, in a wonderful location and earning good money, even if that means you create it for yourself. It is something that you create. In our 5 minutes of gratitude, it starts with the quote by Thornton Wilder. It says, we can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. Oh, I can't make it up. We can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. Come on. Fill in the four blanks. The moment I felt most alive and fully myself this week. A need I have that is being met today. One reason my life is already great. Someone whose presence makes my life sweeter. Every day I wake up and am thankful simply for being alive. Now, in our deep breath of life, daily inspiration for heart-centered living for this July 14th. Let's see what it say. Easy way out. It says, teach love, for that is what you are, force in miracles. It says, I saw a news story about a woman named Elsa who had been held hostage by an escaped criminal. Robert, a man fleeing from the police, broke into Elsa's country home and held her captive at gunpoint while a large SWAT team surrounded her home with an arsenal of firearms. Fortunately, Elsa was a psychologist, and she applied her listening skills to her interactions with this man. Over the 2 days that Robert occupied her home, Elsa did her best not to panic and invited him to speak of the pain in his life. Quickly, she recognized that he was like a frightened beast trying to escape from his own wounds. She showed him kindness and cooked for him. And as a result of their conversations, Robert calmed down, turned himself in, leaving her unharmed. When he was being tried, Elsa testified on his behalf, stating that he was acting out of fear and desperation. When Robert went to prison, Elsa visited him, and when he got out, she became his friend, a compassionate listener. Both Elsa and Robert reported that although their initial encounter was extremely dangerous for both of them, they felt grateful that they had dealt with it as they had. The choice for peace is always empowering. When we refuse to give in to fear, we are able to see solutions that we would miss in hysteria. Any situation can lead to great pain or great freedom, depending on how we handle it. Even a hardened criminal can be healed and connected with the touch of love. Practice being kind in situations where you are tempted to panic. That is how to become a true miracle worker. Help me to remember that love works better than fear. I can find the heart of anyone I seek to reach. So good, so good, so good, so good. Oh my goodness. A lot of words were said today. And the best one I think is I am chosen for greatness today. So lean into being chosen for greatness today, and whatever that means for you, lean into it. Lean into it. Name your price, name your work, the things that you say that you want, lean into it and do it and allow it to change your life for the better because you have work to do. You have cycles to break. You have ancestors to be the wildest dreams for. With that said, Dr. Long, please share your thought as well as our prayer for today.
Well, we just go back to people pay for what they want. I've seen the little girls come into the nail place and have flowers and rhinestones glued to their toenails and reach down in their bosom and slap that $200. And my Korean lady don't speak good English, but she sure know how to say them prices. $55, 50, you know, and and they don't even blink, you know. And I know that they're on some kind of welfare, so people pay for what they want, and so we have to know our value, and like Sherry says, know your numbers, and have some alternatives if we want to barter some things out, that's okay, but really know our value. All right, everybody, I'm blessed going in,
I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed coming out,
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed in the city,
Blessed in the city.
I'm blessed in the field,
Blessed in the field.
I am always in the right place at the right time
Always in the right place at the right time.
with the right people,
The right people
doing the right thing
doing the right thing
for the right reasons,
for the right reason.
and everything's in divine order.
Everything is in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
That we may do no harm.
We may do no harm.
And we let go and let God.
We let go and let God.
Then go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
The blessings and the money roll in.
What?
From the north, south, east.
From the north, south, east, and west. Come on, from the north, south, east, and west.
Yes, from the north, south, east, and west.
From above and beneath.
Above and beneath.
From known and unknown sources. Calling that unknown money. Unknown sources. Tell us about the money, Darlaina.
We have supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance, so we never run out. We always have more than enough for anything we desire.
Yes.
And more than enough for anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
Absolutely.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep. And where's our bank?
Heaven.
Heaven. Yeah.
I thank you all for being here. I hope you got the message because I got it loud and clear first thing this morning. So thank you all for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. We'll talk